Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're out here at Snyder Hill BLM, right near Tucson, Arizona.
That's right. Been here for about a week.
Yeah.
Thursday will be a week.
Yeah, 2 more days, 2 more nights.
Yeah.
And we think we're going to be able to stretch our black and gray tank to last that long. There's places to get water, so that's not a problem. We can keep in water. Just having the black and gray tank space is probably the limiting factor for us. It's been going pretty good though so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Today we want to just talk a little bit about our thoughts on staying out here at Snyder Hill BLM area. It's been a great experience for us so far. We're excited to have a couple more days. One of the big benefits of Snyder Hill is that the location is fantastic.
It's beautiful out here. The scenery, the views is gorgeous. We're only about 7 miles away from a Walmart. There's Family Dollar up the road, the Desert Museum, the Sonora National Park, and Old Tucson.
Old Tucson, right?
So there
and Gilbert Ray campground is up the road.
So there is just a ton to do around here. I think later on today we're going to end up going to take a hike. There's all kinds of trailheads as you're driving through the national park. We're going to go check out.
Right. Yeah. There's places going through the Saguaro National Park that you can just pull off to the side, and it's a beautiful drive. We put some footage of it in on our last video of arriving out here at Snyder Hill. Check that out. I'll put a tag here for you to click on to go see that as well. But just beautiful out there, and even right here is beautiful. Snyder Hill is Jacob has got it down to where he can hike the long way in about 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes, and then there's a way he likes to kind of rock climb up that he can get up to the top in about 1.5 minutes when he's going real quickly. So, or you could take 20 minutes to get up there, or 30 minutes, depending on how fast you want to go. Right. But it's a beautiful view. When you get up to the top of the hill, which is right behind the camper, it's what we're staring at. There's a beautiful cliff right here in front of us with some neat kind of designs in it. And you get up to the top of that thing and you have a 360-degree view of the desert and the city and that kind of thing. It's beautiful. And then off over here, you've got, a little mountain range kind of close by, and then one off in the distance. You know how they get different colors kind of as they go back? I absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. Beautiful.
And one thing that we've discovered hiking up here just on Snyder Hill, there's an owl that lives up on the hill.
That's right.
So we can hear him at night, while we're sitting around the fire, we can hear him. But then during the day when we hiked, we kind of scared him up unintentionally. And he swooped down right in front of us. It was the coolest thing. It was so cool.
Yeah, very cool. And we've had some gorgeous sunsets too. I'll put some footage of that in here, but beautiful sunsets out here as well. So just all the way around, pretty cool.
Do you feel safe out here?
Is it safe at Snyder Hill BLM area? I think for the most part.
I think so, absolutely. I have not ever once felt uncomfortable by anything that's happened or anything that we've seen. There's enough people around and everybody's very, very friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's been very friendly. We've talked to, in fact, a lady who is a self-proclaimed French-Canadian helped us to find this spot and actually took the time to walk us over here and said this might be good for our RV. And then Kimberly's aunt and uncle were with us, and so we kind of circled up here and had our own little courtyard, and it was pretty neat. And so this Canadian lady helped us find that. Then we ran into a couple from Australia that were just the coolest, and we spent a long time talking with them. They're renovating a motorhome and doing an awesome job, and they took the time and, hey, come on in and take a look at it, and they're in the middle of it. They got their tools out and everything, and we're more than happy to show us around, which we thought was just phenomenal. Very cool. And there's people in tents. We've got a group that's over here in a tent beside us here. They've been awesome neighbors. Everybody just has been real respectful of one another.
Yep. We have had one incident.
We did have one incident. There's ATV parks, okay, or I don't know if they're parks, but property that you can ride ATVs, UTVs, that kind of thing. side by sides over on this side of the road over here. So we're facing Snyder Hill Cliff side, on the left side across the road and on the right side across the road. There's people that ride ATVs all through there's trails and all kinds of land for them to ride. It's really cool. And sometimes they come puttering through here, but for the most part they're very respectful. They don't go too fast, they don't tear anything up, and you know, they're not a bother coming through, going from one side to the other. However, there was one gentleman who lacked a little bit of discernment, apparently. Well, he was just kind of a jerk, and he would come through and he was sitting there ripping donuts in between all the RVs and just cranking on the throttle and just going. I don't think the quad could have gone any faster than what it did. The folks over here were like, "Hey, slow down." The gentleman over here was, "Slow down." This guy here, we all ended up coming out of our RVs and kind of making our presence known and letting them know that we all didn't like it. And that was a huge benefit of being here with a whole bunch of people, is we all were on the same page. We all banded together. We're like, everybody here is being respectful of one another except this one person. Well, lots of people, I don't know who they were, and I wouldn't call anybody out, but lots of people called the sheriff and reported this guy. They had got a lot of phone calls about it. And, you know, he didn't come back around. He didn't come back around. The sheriff never did make it out, but I think that just the presence that everybody here was united and he couldn't just go pick on one person or something helped out. We didn't do anything per se. We just all came out, we talked together, and we were all a united front, and I think that was very, very beneficial.
Right.
That was the only incident. This guy that kept coming do that. He did it for about a day and a half before anybody even bothered him. And then we all said, okay, enough is enough. And, you know, kind of just made our presence known. And I think that was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
All the other ATVers, though, I haven't seen anybody else. I've seen a bunch of them come through here, and I haven't seen anybody else be disrespectful of the RVs or the tents or truck campers or everybody that's out here. Everybody else has been very cool. So I would not say the ATVs are a problem. I would say that this one person was a problem.
Yeah, just
you're gonna have that anywhere,
right? Just like anywhere else you go, you know, not everybody's gonna be friendly. Not everybody's gonna be there for the social part of it.
Right.
So, what are we doing today?
Kimberly and I are gonna spend some time in the camper here, and we'll have to run the generator a little bit, make sure our laptop stays charged up. But we're gonna update our resumes and really start going after some different online work. So I'm trying to find some work to really sustain long-term travel.
Right. Hopefully we'll go on a hike a little bit later today.
Yeah, right up the road to Saguaro National Park. There's a little pull-off side there. Just go hiking. It's a nice breeze.
Oh, yeah, that's
a friendly reminder from God himself here with this breeze coming through and just cooled us off.
If you decide to come on out here, be ready for temperature fluctuations. I mean, it goes down to 40 degrees at night, and it is cold. As soon as that sun starts to set, it cools off. We tried to watch the sunset last night, and I was wrapped up in a blanket, and I could hardly stand it. The wind was blowing, and it was cold. So then, during the day, as soon as the sun comes out, boy, it warms it right up. Even if it says it's only 70 degrees, it's warm. That sun is strong.
Right. Yesterday, we had some friends out here visiting, and we had the awning out. And we'd be sitting in the shade because it was real sunny, and all of a sudden you go, boy, you can feel that breeze coming. You say, man, it's kind of chilly. And so you jump out to the sunshine, sit out there for about 10 minutes, you go, oh, it's kind of warm. So you jump back into the shade. And we all were kind of like popcorn doing that in and out of the shade under the...
And then the other thing is the flies. Be ready to go to battle with some flies coming out here. I don't know where they come from, but, you know, start doing some research on ways to keep the flies away.
Right.
I've heard Pine Sol or the water bag with a penny in it. Some people say that works, some people don't. You know, say it doesn't work, but just be ready because they're about driving us crazy.
I don't know if you've seen them, on this video here, but just even sitting out here, they're flying all around.
Yeah.
And it's a little distracting. One of the biggest things in the camper is keeping the door closed, right? If you keep at least the screen door closed, but when you have a lot of people coming in and out, constantly like, hey, close the door, close the door, close the door,
Right.
Or you get those flies in there.
But overall, we love it out here. We definitely be back again.
Absolutely.
It's on our list of must-dos, I think.
Yeah, nice, quiet, peaceful place. A lot of good people out here, or at least people that are respectful of one another. So
That's right.
good views, good location for activities to do. You got resources like groceries and water nearby.
Yep.
We'll be back.
All right, we'll let y'all get on with your day. We got lots to do today.
Thank you for joining us for a little bit of our day, and everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon.